Alright. What is up, guys? It's Blue Piccolo. Welcome to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. In this one I have a special surprise for you. I made a team out of only Frieza characters, so we're gonna be taking on Bardock's event this time. Let's see if we can beat it. If you didn't know already, Bardock is weak to the universe's most malevolent link. The only characters in Dokkan Battle that have this link is, in fact, the Frieza clan. So I made a team with double rose leaders and 5 of Friezas in my team. Well, 5 of their race, the Frost Demons, or whatever you want to call them. So we'll take a look at that team as soon as we head into the battle. I want to see how much each of these characters will do when we start, you know, facing off some of the harder phases. Of course, people have been, you know, destroying this event with the Resurrection, with the Revival Warriors, Resurrected Warriors category, but this team is just might be able to beat that. All right. And the reason why I'm stepping on these nuke pads, they're damaging me because I want to get that big bad bosses link activated. All right, here we go. This is the team that I'm running. So double rose lead, LR Frieza, Tech Golden Frieza, Full Power Frieza, Angel Golden Frieza, and this guy right here. I don't have an AGL Frieza to run, so I had to put in Frost. He counts, I guess. He is the counterpart of Frieza from Universe 6, so his passive is actually not that bad for this team. He gives attack and defense plus 50% for all allies, so he will be run on that 3rd slot, you know, in and out. Anywho, so if you just disregard these 2 rosés, this team is just full of evilness. So evil. Alright. What did I want to mention? That is it. I hope these link well. And oh yeah, of course, the big bad bosses. So most of these characters have big bad bosses, which activates only when your HP is 80% or below. So I step on a few of those, you know, damaging landing pods on my way to this to the boss. So I will be under 80%, which is active right now. So I'll try to, you know, I'll try to keep Friezas on the rotation. I'll keep Rose outside of the rotation. Just for the purposes of this video, I want these guys to shine. Unfortunately, not getting a Ultra Super attack with LR Frieza. That's fine. That is fine. By the way, we're listening to... Alright, here goes. We're listening to Vegito Blues theme from Fighter Z. Awesome song. Take into account that most of these guys are 100%. My LR Frieza is SE20. Got some orbs into him. I think he's around 50% in the dupe pad system. Alright, this was pretty easy. Of course, the final time for this event will be a little bit longer because I'm, you know, recording, talking. But I'll try to make it as snappy as possible. Alright. Again, I want this Frost outside of the rotation. Hopefully Rose won't kill him, so I get to see Frost and Full Power Frieza in action. Alright, just perfect. 1.5 million. I think Full Power Frieza is our hardest hitter on this team. 2.8 crit. Are you kidding me? Which ones to keep, which ones to put off rotation? Now that's always a tricky decision. Let's do this for now. Golden Frieza is still such a great tank. If you're ever wondering which one is better, the AGL Golden Frieza or the Tech one, or the Int one is not even in the discussion, but the Tech one is just amazing. If your health is above 50%, that is. Angel Golden Frieza just wrecking it. Someone put a timer here or somewhere in the comments and let me know how many times I said Frieza in this video, because it's gonna be a lot. Alright. We're almost at the end. This is gonna be a shorter video than I thought it would be. Alright, now this is that time when I will use some items. I've got this Bulma specially prepared. I got the other Bulma, so we're already seeing 45% attack increase. I'm not gonna use this one until we take some damage, but I am gonna use this Jaguar, which will give an additional 5,000 attack for 2 turns, and key boost is always nice. Alright, let's see what happens. So 45% from items. Take that into account. The numbers will go crazy this time. Alright, 1 million. Rose, you know, he wanted to hit for 2 million, but Bardock has a 50%, around 50% reduction. So here we go. Frieza wants to hit for 2.1, and he actually crits and goes up to 2.4. Alright, the last phase. The last and strongest phase. We have the perfect players for this one. Let me see. Oh, Golden Agent Frieza loves to stand next to Frost. Everything is perfectly aligned. Let's see what happens. We're exactly above 50% for Golden Frieza that has his passive working, but below that 80% I see that the Big Bad Bosses is actually in effect, so this is gonna hurt very much. I forgot to use that Bulma. So yeah, if I use that third Bulma that I had saved for the last phase, I could hit even more this time. Alright, Frieza is charging up to 1.4 million. Hits for 2.7, Jesus! Alright, let's see if Golden Agent Frieza can top that. There we go. Just topped it. 4 million. Alright. Well, if this wasn't like if this wasn't proof that this team works against this team, against this event, then I don't know what. Yeah, some of my units are rainbow, but I'm pretty sure it will work with a regular team. Just make them SA10, put some free orbs into them. The entire team that I'm using is really worth the orbs. Of course, there's a few changes you can do to this team. So instead of full power Frieza, you can run physical cooler. He works as well. If you don't have tech Golden Frieza, you can use AGL Golden Frieza. He's fine too. The Int one is okay if you don't have any of those two, but other ones are pretty necessary to make this team work. We don't have a substitution for an STR variant, so if you don't have LR Frieza, and you should by this time, there's no other there's no one else you can put in that slot. I just wanted to see whether maybe this one has. Yeah, well, if you have Kuliza, you can run him, of course. If you invested, you know, some Elder Kais into him, you can run him too. And maybe instead of Angel Golden Frieza, you can run, what was his name? Celza. Celza does not have the most malevolent in the universe, but yeah, so that's it. Almost all these have some kind of a, you know, having a different character you can use for this team, but you saw it, works pretty fine. Just make sure you find a good Rose friend. If you don't have a Frost, don't worry. You can run an AGL, some other AGL unit. You can run Cooler, Final Form. Actually, you can't. He does not have the most malevolent. You can run this Frost. Yep, you can run this Frost. You can run these third form Frost. Yep, all of these have pretty nice passives, decreasing attack and such, but I found that this Frost actually has a pretty useful passive, so I'm running it on this team. The SSRs are coming back. So yeah, that was the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. With this nifty little team you can run to beat the Bardock event if you are having trouble. So if you like this video, HAKAI the like button, Dragon Fist the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one. See you later.